I'm good.
Be careful with
I
that
get to sit
outfit.
on the beautiful couch.
Until you sit on it and realize that it's a disaster.
I'm glad you're sitting there and not here. You have a warm tushy.
You're welcome.
It's very
Yeah. I'm prepping for my colonoscopy. So you are so like just easy right now. You're just very like, and then you get that microphone in front of me, and it's like it's a whole other being comes out of you.
Oh, thank you. Yes, it's definitely, you know, when you get on the stage, I feel like a whole other thing takes over,
Yeah.
for sure.
You go into another dimension.
Yeah, I've had that since I was like really young too. Like getting on stage, it just like immediately gives me that extra push I need.
Does this character have a name? Did you name this character that comes out of you?
No, I don't have a Sasha Fierce.
You have a Sasha Fierce. I was trying to think of it. I couldn't think of Sasha Fierce. Yeah, thank you.
I just have Nichelle.
I love it. It's good enough.
I love it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
On your first Tony nomination, and so many nominations for this show that everyone is raving about.
Yeah.
Where were you when you got the call? Tell us the whole thing.
Oh goodness, I was on my couch and I was sitting there trying not to freak out with my hands, you know, over my face, just like, you know, I was trying to take it all in, but it was so much going on. I don't even remember really all the names before me. Of course, now I know them. But I remember when they said my name and I just like screamed / cried / was just like, whoa, what the heck? And it was the most incredible thing ever.
Who do you call first in that moment?
Oh my goodness, who did I call? I think I called Avery Wilson. He was the scarecrow in our show back in the day, and he's one of my closest friends now. He's like my brother, and so he was the very first person I called to tell him about everything.
That's awesome.
Oh my God, we had him on the show.
Oh, he did.
He said he loves you.
I love him too so much.
I wasn't here that day, but I'm sure he said he loves you.
Yeah.
And he meant
I love him so much. He's the best. He's incredible as well.
You, the Tony brunch and the lunch where everyone comes in and all the media come in and we shove our microphones in your faces. You were there, standing, you know, shoulder to shoulder with so many people. What was that experience like for you? Because we caught some of it while you weren't watching.
It was really great just to like see the other people that have been nominated this year and to get to celebrate each person to their face, you know, see each other face to face. I feel like we don't get to do that very much because, you know, each show week schedule, we all have the same thing. And it just felt amazing to be able to, you know, see them and just say, I'm so happy for you, congratulations, you know, we're doing this together, we're in this together, and it was just amazing.
I love it.
As actor, dancer, and singer, all three of which you are fabulous at, you had to choose one. You couldn't do any other ones for the rest of your life. What would you choose?
Jeez.
I know, it's intense.
I mean, honestly, if I had to choose one, I think I would probably choose to be a singer.
You're okay at it.
Okay.
You got some skills.
I'm okay, you know, I do my
Why?
best.
Why singing?
You can dabble.
It's always saved me from, like, you know, the moment I lost my father. It was the one thing that kept me going, and I didn't realize it was even something that I could do, but I was just always doing it, and it saved my life. I think it was like the one thing that just kept me, you know, kept me moving, kept me reminding myself of the gift that I've been left with, and I don't know, music just does something for everyone, I feel like.
It heals, my
Best.
goodness.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that story with us.
Yeah.
Truly heartfelt. Also ties in somewhat to the role you portray. I mean, you got to really dig deep.
Yes.
Tell viewers enough, not too much, but enough about who you are and what, you know, you go through a lot of struggle.
Yeah, Sarah goes through so much, and I talk about this often with my castmates. She's on a roller coaster, and it's like as soon as she gets that 1 ounce of hope, it's kind of all taken away from her. And I was just telling some fans the other day about how I remember the Tulsa massacre, and it kind of reminds me of that. It's like they had so much hope, they built so much, they had these beautiful families and beautiful homes and, you know, a beautiful town, and yet it's all taken away from them and then reclaimed by, you know, a whole other group of people. And I feel like for her that is something that happens so often. Even the fact that she's already someone that has come from the South and come to the North for a better life. I think that is just kind of sad that it happened that way, that she was trying to get something better and then it's stripped away.
It's taken away from
It's
her.
an interesting story because it's 3 different families, completely different, and then kind of intertwined in a weird way.
Yeah.
So that's got to be cool.
It's amazing.
Did you see the play like when you were younger or anything? Did you just kind of came into this?
I just kind of came into this. I had seen it a little bit, you know, I let myself watch it one time before I did this role in its entirety. And before this, I actually listened to the soundtrack many times
fall in love
with
with it?
Audra and Brian. Of course,
Yeah.
I was like, "What the heck is this? Like, this is the most amazing thing I've ever heard." And I think that's how I first got into, you know, ragtime. And I remember when I watched it for the first time on YouTube.
That's okay.
I love it.
It's the way of the world.
And it was so beautiful, and I was just so excited to be able to portray such a deep, exciting, beautiful character who gives everything 100% of the time. I was just so excited about it.
Well, we're excited. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you for having me.
Really, truly. We're going to be rooting for you.
Yes.
Next Sunday, by popular demand, Ragtime has been extended through August 2nd. Nichelle Lewis, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.